Let me know where you're coming from so I can give you a shout out. But today's topic is, are you changing your routes to success? So what do I mean by that? Well, you see, we're all in business. Every single one of us is in business of some sort, whether it is a brick and mortar business, online business, or a network marketing, direct sales business. We're all in business of some sort. But why is it that some people are able to dominate and succeed in their business and some people struggle? You see, a lot of the times people operate on an unconscious level. What's going on, Tommy? How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining. What book am I reading right now? I'm actually rereading the book called The Slight Edge. So not sure if you have read this book yet, but highly recommend you get a hand on this. This book here has allowed me to stay a lot more consistent. So I highly recommend you, if you're struggling with consistency, highly recommend you get a hold of that book by Jeff Olson. Okay. What's up, Mark? How are you, buddy? Virginia in the house. Awesome, awesome. So, most people operate on an unconscious level. So they think and work on a superficial level of life, right? So they only operate on what they see. And if they see certain results, they'll continue to operate and they'll continue to work. But if they don't see results on a short period of time or at a given time, most people tend to quit. So what I want to share with you guys is the main reason why so many people struggle to succeed. Now, this applies to anything in life. It doesn't have to apply to business. It applies to training. It applies to dieting. It applies to practically anything, okay? So we live in a world where we want instant gratification. And so you see, if we don't get results straight away, we quit. We say it doesn't work. And what I want you guys to understand is that you see so often in network marketing business, because I know that a lot of my fans on here are in the network marketing profession, is that so many people give up. And that's why the expectancy rate of the lifespan of a network marketer is anywhere between 12 months to a year, right? And people give up simply because they don't stick out it long enough. And if you relate it back to a traditional brick and mortar business, if you owned a coffee shop, and you spent over $50,000 or more in your coffee shop and it didn't work out for that first year, would you give up or would you continue? You see, most people will continue. And the reason why is because there is such a massive investment involved, whereas within network marketing, it's such a low ball entry. And that is the reason why most people give up, because they don't see the value in it and because they haven't invested in so much money. So, guys, what I want to share with you is a bit of a metaphor, is a bit of an idea for you guys to understand is, imagine a tree, all right? Now, this tree here is your tree of life. And your fruit on the tree, and there's fruits on the tree, and your fruit on the tree is what you call results, okay? And let's just say, for example, we don't like these results on this tree, right? And see, most of us, we put all the attention on the fruits because we're results oriented. We care about the results. So we focus so much on the fruits, which are the results. But what causes these results? What causes these results? So what causes fruit? What causes a tree to grow fruit? The roots and the seeds. That is what causes fruits to grow. And so if you understand that in business, our results are caused from our actions. What happens in the mindset, what happens up here is what determines on whether we take action, is what determines on whether we get the results. Because our thought process causes actions, and those actions causes results. So many people, they get caught up on these fruits, on these results, right? But instead of focusing on the roots. See, what happens underground causes results above ground, right? What happens, what's invisible creates visible. So See, any books that you recommend for people skill? Yeah, absolutely. I'll get to these questions in just a sec, Tommy, and Mark, see you at the beaches, brother. So guys, if you want to change these fruits, you got to change the roots, all right? If you want to change the roots, all right? If you want to change the fruits, you got to change the roots. I want you guys to remember that. To change the fruits, you must change your root. In order for you to change your actions, in order for you to change your results, you must change, all right, your thought process, right? If you want to change your results, you must change your thought process, which then in turn changes your actions, which then gives you the results that you desire. Now, I'm going to use another metaphor, another example here is, see, most people say that seeing is believing, right? In order for you to believe something, you got to see something, right? And it's just unfortunate that that's the way people operate now. But what I want to share with you is electricity. We don't see electricity, right? We don't see it, but yet we know it's there. But I can guarantee you now that if you stick your finger in an electric socket and turn it on and switch on the switch, I can tell you right now that your belief level will go right through the roof, right? But see, the funny thing is that we as humans, we don't see electricity on a day-to-day basis. Yet we believe that there's electricity. Why? Because we see it, right? Well, it's the same concept when it comes to, your business, is that we as humans, we only see, we only want to believe that it works until we see the results. So if you're focusing on that mindset, you're going to struggle with your business, because within business, most of the time, you don't get a return on investment until a couple of years later, right? With traditional business especially, right? Ask anyone in the traditional business, right? Ask them if they'd get on return on investment within a week or two in their business. Most of them don't. It takes them years. Sometimes I've heard people don't get a return on investment in their business, in the traditional brick and mortar business, anywhere between a year to 2 years plus. Yet the beauty about network marketing is that we can get a return on investment just like that. You see, but yet we still struggle to build this business. We still struggle. A lot of people struggle. I've been in there. I struggled. I know how it feels. I know what it's like. But I'm just a stubborn SOB to continue to keep going and keep building, keep building. Same thing with my personal training business, is that I struggled in the first year of it, but yet I stuck at it and I kept building and I kept building and I kept going and I kept going until I started getting results, and until I started building a business that, got me to the financial position where I was happy, and it's all about focusing on the roots here. And see, that's what I was focusing on most of the time, is that I believed that I was going to make it happen no matter what. I knew that it was going to happen. And you can do the same thing as well, is have that belief factor. Focus on the mindset, focus on your roots, because this here is what separates you from the rest, right? You can have all the tools, you can have all the equipments needed, right? But if you don't know how to use them, if you don't know how to use it on a consistent basis, then at the end of the day, you ain't going to get anywhere. You see, you can put two people in the same room who have the exact same tool sets to build a business, but one person's able to succeed and another person is unable to do so. Why? Why? Because the roots. These people that are able to build this business with the same tool set are able to is able to control their roots and able to work on their roots and grow so that they can get the results that they want. Able to grow these fruits to a bigger fruit. They're able to grow their fruit more than anyone else. It's all because they focus on this. So guys, it doesn't really matter what business you're in. It really doesn't. You could be in a business, that you can be in a business that's been around, or network marketing business that's been around for like 20, 30 years and still crush it. You don't have to be in a ground floor business opportunity to crush it. I hear so many people go, oh, you're going to be in this ground floor business opportunity. No, you don't have to be. It doesn't really matter what business you're in. It does matter that you resonate with the products, because if you're trying to promote a product that you don't resonate with, that you don't believe in, then you're going to struggle and you come across as being a hypocrite. So yes, I do believe that you must resonate with the products, but you don't have to be in a ground floor company to be able to crush it. You just need to make sure that your roots are continually growing, right? That you can become the leader that you've always wanted, so that you can get the results that you want. So guys, there you have it. If you like some of this training, let me drop a comment down below and let me know if you got some value from this. I'm just going to go through some of these. Prophecy, great book about energy. Any books that you recommend for people skills? For people skills, one book that I recommend is this one here. How to Make People Like You in 90 Seconds. This one here is a fantastic book. Okay, I dove into this book not too long ago, and you know, some of the fundamentals and the skill sets in here that you can learn and apply in your business is genius in here. So I highly recommend you, and they've got some exercises in here that you can apply to and do. But this book here is probably one of the best books that I've read to help with people's skills and to really communicate with people and make them like you within 90 seconds, okay? So highly recommend you, and this applies to in today's day and age, because we as humans, we have a short attention span. So you want to be able to captivate people's attention within 90 seconds. Otherwise, you will end up losing them, okay? So definitely get a hold of that book. Any other questions, guys? Let me know if you have any questions. Drop some questions in the chat so I can answer them. Celestine, Prophecy. I'll have to get that book, Mark. I haven't really heard of that book yet. Your positivity is contagious. Thank you. Thank you. NLP, fantastic. Guys, let me know if you got value from this at all. You know, all I really wanted to leave you guys for today, for Monday, is focus on your roots. Focus on personal development. You know, it's very, very key, especially when there's certain days that you don't feel like building your business or doing the mundane stuff that actually produces results, which is income producing activity, IPA, which is what I call IPA, income producing activity, which is prospecting, building relationships, their income producing activity. So if you don't feel like doing that on a day-to-day basis, I highly recommend you just plug in some earphones and start listening to some personal developments, because that there will actually push you forward and move you. But make sure you have a vision in place as well. Your vision is what pulls you, okay? Pain is what pushes you. So if you're in debt right now, I understand, I get it. You know, it pushes you to move forward, but what pulls you to continue to, you know, move on with your goal and to hit your goal is your vision, who you want to become, right? Who you want to become is what's going to pull you. So I highly recommend you make sure you have a vision in place as well. But if you like this type of training, feel free to head over to my blog at successwithpeteryun.com. The link is above this video, and get some more free training just like this. But yeah, let me know what you got value from this live stream, and I do appreciate you guys being on here. Hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving to all my American fans in America. But that's all I have for you guys today, okay? I believe in you guys. I know you guys have it in you to crush it, okay? We all deserve to have massive success. And, you know, it really isn't that hard, guys. It really isn't that hard if you focus on the mindset, because this here is the root of all cause. And if you are just joining right now, make sure you rewind this live stream and feel free to comment, let me know, share it with your team if you got some value from this as well, as I would love to let other people know that, you know, what I just believe that other people need to hear this as well. Peter, you're a great speaker. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Tommy. Appreciate it, champ. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All the best. Go crush it this week and, you know, make it happen, okay? Once again, my name is Peter Nguyen. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on my next live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.